Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. Today we're pulling from the Astrology Answers Tarot cards. So we have 2 and then 2022. So a lot of 2s in the sky. So if you want to do a manifestation, it does equal 8. So might as well take advantage of the day that has the number 8 in it. Ancient culture says the number 8 is a very prosperous number. We're starting off with the Ten of Cups, and I feel like this is where Spirit is encouraging you. A stuck situation is getting moving forward here. We have with the Wheel of Fortune. This is all about what, January 24th was talking about. That week was going to define the rest of the year. And if you go back to Throne Thursday that day, they were talking about financial situations, romantic situations. So I feel like with the spread underneath, especially when we highlight the Seven of Pentacles, and we highlight the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like maybe, you're taking a step back and kind of like assessing your job financially. I feel like someone wants to go to and take a photography class. So I'm not sure if you're going to do both, but it was a high-end camera. They were showing Kim's Convenience, which is a comedy, and they were showing his daughter in class doing that photography. So I wonder if this is something that your passion is about and you're going to go back to school for it. They're saying masters, so you may end up doing like a longer course than you intended. I feel like you go to take it to get more skills, so that way you have something to hang on your wall when you're like, advertising as a photographer. But I feel like you get so involved that you end up going for a bigger diploma with it. So you may end up teaching at a school or in the community, teaching the kids how to do photography, because photography is something a lot of people love to do, especially how high end the camera are on their on the phones nowadays. It's like everybody's taking pictures of everything, especially the sky. We've never been able to capture the moon the way that we are now in the night sky. So I feel like that's why they're saying, like, with the Queen of Pentacles, you are the provider. So, if any healer, they work 2 jobs. It's like their passion is healing. But a lot of us with, COVID that happened the past couple of years, it's like, it took away that. I used to do babysitting and this, and it's just like, well, you can't have people in your home with that going on. You're locked down to a single home. You can't have people coming in your home. You know what I mean? It made it impossible for all of us to thrive in that kind of way where you have people come into your home for a business. So it's just like basically forcing us out into the world. It looks like you're putting your resume out. Only thing I'm going to be cautious of, and maybe this is just myself because just the shoes that I'm in, where you sit there and you put your resume out there. And the only thing is, it's like a lot of places are hiring just for Christmas help. I would be cautious with that. So, unless it's something that's like an actual contract for like a year or so, even that's kind of risky. It's just like, be a little careful with that, but I definitely feel like they're saying all eyes on you. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? That could be a good thing. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I feel like find those happy moments in your job. I'm lucky enough that I work with people that have a great sense of humor. We're able to vent and make jokes, and it gets us through the day. You know what I mean? So, just keep moving forward in that way. Look for the positive points. Sometimes it does get like that. Especially this time of year, right after the holidays, it's going to be like that. You've been around the family, having a lot of fun. Now it's back to business, right? So I don't even feel like it's job. I just feel like it's life. I feel like, we went from the summer and having a lot of fun. And then it's like, now it's like, we're back into like the business kind of things, when is the next holiday for a lot of people is Christmas. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Making the most of every moment. Some of us, with the eclipse energy, we're going through this healing. Even though whatever has caused us pain, we're moving forward. So maybe with the theme of cough cough, it's just like, moving forward. It's like you're sitting there and you're changing it up. You're sitting there and it's just like, I'm not going to let this define who I am. So let's move forward. You have the experience. You have the intuition. You have the combination elements to move forward in a positive way. You know what I mean? This is why the magician comes out here. You have the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles to weave magic, move forward, and follow your intuition. The positive thing is with this the 3 of wands here is that your ship is about to come in with no harm to none. So even though it looks a certain way, does not mean it's going to look that way forever. 7 of Pentacles taking a step back. assessing things, are just seeing like, how far you come. It doesn't necessarily, Seven of Pentacles doesn't have to be like, I do feel like this tedious energy though. I feel like a lot of us have like that Four of Cups energy, we thought it would bring in this, we thought it was going to be that, but it's just like, it is what it is sometimes. You know what I mean? Especially if you're the Queen of Pentacles where they're like, you're the provider. It's like, do you really have the luxury of doing that, because it's very risky, because it's, sometimes our decisions doesn't always just affect us. You don't want your kids to feel insecure, you know what I mean, because now you're taking this big risk, you know what I mean, and it is a risk this time of year, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here. This is probably my side where, I always caution things before I do it, and the universe kind of forces me to, but it's just like, this time of year, again, really good jobs are just seasonal jobs, so it's just like, be cautious about that. I feel like a lot of people are headhunting right now, you know what I mean, to get through the holiday season, and that's why I'm just like, be mindful of that. They may tell you X, Y, and Z, but nobody, there's no loyalty anymore. There's no loyalty on the employer side, there's no loyalty on the employee side, you know what I mean, so you got to be mindful of that. But I definitely feel like they're saying, your ship is coming in. This situation won't always look like this forever. Try to make the most of every situation. You know what I mean? It's just like, I was talking to one person, he was like really passionate about his music career. I read for a lot of rappers, and it's like, yes, you're passionate about it, keep going. Keep putting yourself in these places. Keep, as long as you have that passion and that drive, you will succeed, Not everybody's going to make it overnight. It's not going to, you know what I mean? It's not going to be a blink of an eye and you make it, So you got to keep moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.